Hey guys, welcome to the channel. First video. Whoop whoop. So my channel is going to go over travel, Japanese traditions, housing, amusement, you name it. It's here in Japan. We're going to cover it. So I'm American, my wife is Japanese. I was in the US military prior and I absolutely fell in love with Japan, and so I decided to come back in 2021, and so I did. My next goal was to buy a house, even though rent is pretty cheap here. I think my rent is about $670 for a 13 or 1400 square foot house. So I am living in Aomori, so it's obviously a little bit cheaper in the countryside versus like Tokyo. But either way, my second goal was to buy a house, and so I did. I went to my bank, got a personal loan, transferred the money over a couple days ago. House is now in our name. Now, with that being said, this house is in Aomori in the countryside. The owner was living here, but was working full-time, has a bunch of kids, was unable to really keep up with the house. It is an old house. It's like the first one built here in this city that I know of. It's a farmer's house. So anyway, let's hop into the video. So you'll see today I have a forest here, but the other side, I used my excavator and I cut it down to widen out the driveway. The driveway originally was only this little part right here, and I cut out the hill a little bit. I'll probably push it back a little bit more, honestly, but for now this is good. I still have tomorrow. So anyway, I'll bring you up. So back here we have some blueberry trees that we acquired when we purchased the property. We also have a lot of dirt, a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, a lot of things to get rid of. So you'll notice that this is the main property and the main house, and beside that is the garage slash detached mother-in-law suite. There's a room in the garage, so I can show you guys at another time, not today. Got to get all the spiders out. But anyway, so what I ended up doing was clearing this whole area, and once I cleared the area, I started planting stuff. Of course, I didn't put down weed barrier, but it is what it is. We'll put it down next year. But we have some cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes, corn, sweet potatoes growing. All of those together cost me about $100 to buy and plant. Farm tractor cost me $795, and the excavator cost me $1,500. Now onto the house price. The house price, believe it or not, was $35,000 for the house, the garage, and in total I have about a 1/4 acre of land. So I've been waiting for this day. I couldn't enter the house until it was officially under my wife's name, but today is that day. Excuse me, I picked a cucumber from the garden, so I've been snacking on that. I haven't ate lunch yet. Anyway, so we walk in, and this is called the Ginkan. It's the area that you enter first when you enter the house. When you get into the Ginkan, you're supposed to take your shoes off. I will not, because our plan is to actually tear this house down. But just for you guys, I want to show you what a Japanese house looks like. Okay, so you enter in through the Ginkan, and you come to your first Japanese room with tatami mats. So it's 4.5 tatami mats. Not too big. Sliding door to close that. Sliding door on the other side, you may see. The next thing you'll see directly in front of me, about 3 steps forward, is a living room. The stairs to go upstairs, there's 2 rooms. And then to the right, there's the bathroom, toilet, and actually where you wash yourself. I'm sorry, it is absolutely hot here. So So now we're in the living room. It's not big at all. You can see probably 10 feet, 12 feet long by maybe 8 feet wide. Once you go through the living room, you go into this room, which is basically a hallway that it's a sunroom. In the US, it's a sunroom. Anyway, go into the master bed. Here's master bedroom. Now remember I said this house was built, I think 1961. Old farmhouse. I love the construction of these homes. It's lasted so long because of the unique Japanese architecture. They don't use hammers, nails, and screws. They cut out each pillar to fit each other, kind of like Lincoln logs, if you guys remember those as kids. Anyway, so we're going back through here, back through here. Here's a kitchen. You can see no dishwasher. Wash dishes yourself. Dirty clothes go in here. Here's a boiler. Here's the bathroom, the shower, and the tub are all in the same unit. Toilet. You guys don't need to see a toilet. Let's walk over to the garage real quick. So the garage is pretty unique. It's got a small little greenhouse here that was man-made. It's got, the room is in here. I'm not going in there right now because there's spider webs like everywhere. And then there's another room on the side, which is also full of spider webs. A storage room for tools. Keep in mind, like I said at the beginning, or towards the middle of the video, we're tearing this house down and we're restarting. So that is why I bought the small excavator and tractor, because I'm prepping the land, which will save me some money. Demolition costs about $10,000. The house costs, like I said, $35,000, so we're at $45,000. Landscaping, I'm trying to do as much as possible by myself, save money. The total house build altogether will cost me about $400,000. This is not a everyday circumstance for Japanese houses at all. I'm planning to build a 4,000 or 5,000 square foot house with a garage attached, with possibly a lift inside of it to work on my cars and my truck. So obviously we're a little different, but if you want to build a house in Japan, in Aomori, you can buy a house, a decent sized house, 2-3 bedrooms, possibly 4, for around $180,000 US dollars. So you tell me, is it a good deal or no? I think so, especially compared to the housing market in the United States. But anyway, that's it for today. I know I'm walking around a lot. I'm hot. I'm tired. I just wanted to shoot a really quick video, kind of introduce you to the house, some costs, what it looks like, show you the garden a little bit. We'll update you soon. I'll be back out here tomorrow, but we'll update you soon, show you a little bit more of what's going on, to maybe take you to a festival later today. But yeah, anyways, cheers. See you later.